Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're diving deep into something pretty fascinating, actually. It's the surprising resurgence and sheer chart domination of Oasis following their recent reunion. If you maybe thought of them as just a band from the '90s, might need to rethink that. Our mission here is really to understand how one of the UK's most iconic bands has done this. How have they come back after years away and just rocketed back to success? We're looking at recent news reports, official chart data, the lot, and there are some really interesting details. Obscure B-sides charting, massive sold-out shows.
Yeah. And I think for you listening, what's really striking is what this kind of comeback actually means today
Yeah.
in the current music world. This isn't just a band reforming, it feels more like a genuine cultural moment. And exploring that broader significance, well, that's what we're here for.
Exactly. Yeah. So the foundation for all this, the big news that really got everyone talking, Noel and Liam Gallagher.
Yeah.
After 16 years, they've apparently buried the hatchet, got back on stage together. First gig was Cardiff, just a week ago. And the reviews, enthusiastic. Both fans and critics seemed blown away.
16 years is a long wait, right? Imagine being a fan, seeing that. But beyond the buzz, what's the actual impact of this reconciliation for the industry?
That's a really good question because, yeah, it was huge for the fans emotionally. But that first step, the brothers getting back together, that was the catalyst. It wasn't just a reunion. It was almost like it validated their whole legacy, Right. And that just opened the floodgates for the chart success, for the tour demand, everything that came next. It's the why it matters behind it all, really. Right. And you could see that because what happened next on the UK charts was, well, it was huge, like a takeover. Yep. Oasis went straight to #1 on the album chart. Their greatest hits, Time Flies, hit the top spot. But hang on, it wasn't just that. Their 1995 album, What's the Story, Morning Glory, landed right behind it #2. And the debut, definitely maybe from '94, #4.
Yeah, it's pretty striking. Only Sabrina Carpenter stopped them having the top 3 albums, which is incredible. That kind of dominance, especially with older albums, it just shouts about, incredible fan loyalty and the power of nostalgia, of course. They've had 8 #1 albums in total, which is impressive anyway. But 3 albums back in the top 5 like this, wow. And remember, definitely, maybe, already went back to #1 last September. That was when the reunion was first announced. Time Flies and Morning Glory were top 5 then, too. It shows this deep, deep connection.
And it gets even more interesting, doesn't it? It wasn't just the albums making waves. Their singles came back, too.
Exactly. What's happening here is seeing 3 of their songs back in the top 20 singles chart this week. Acquiesce, right? Originally just a B-side, not even a main album track for most people. That came in at #17. Then you've got Don't Look Back in Anger at 18 and Live Forever at 19. The success is something like Acquiesce. That's particularly telling, I think. It's just real